Hey everyone, and welcome to Darkson Gaming. My name is Chris, and today I wanted to kind of go over a little bit as far as the road to year 5 and when some of the timelines of some things might actually end up starting up here. Now, currently, what we have going on is the Transcending Dimensions Battle of Gods campaign, and as we scroll down and look at some of these, we'll notice that the campaign on the current login bonus ends on June 21st. Same thing with the special missions along with the Baba Shop, and kind of come back to the stones here in just a second. But we got the Dokkan Fest that is going to be ending on the 21st. The Mysterious Rituals again is going to be ending on the 21st. So as you can see, a lot of things are starting to end on the 21st. Now there are a couple different things that will be ending later on. A clear indication is going to be the LR Krillin Prime Battle ends on July 6th. In addition, we have a couple other events. Again, some of the story events going on till the 21st. Weekend login bonus ends on Sunday the 5th. Same thing with the special missions with the weekend summons. The tech banner actually goes away on June 28th, along with the Extreme Z Dokkan Festival for Vegeta on the 28th, and then also the Bonamaster and Disciple category summons, again, going away on the 28th. Now, the thing that's kind of interesting on this is, so which day will things begin? Is it going to be the 21st or is it going to be the 28th? So if we actually kind of scroll back up here, there's two indications to usually tell when something new is going to begin. The first one here is the Mysterious Ritual Summons. These typically will restart up at the exact same time frame. So June 21st, this is going to be resetting for one reason or another. Personally, I think it's going to be because of the Nappa and Vegeta banner that's going to be coming. But it could be something else. It could actually begin the year 5 information. There's two different reasons why I think that could end up happening that I'll show here towards the end of the video, but that has potential. So either the legendary summon for Nappa Vegeta, or it's going to be actually starting the road to year 5. The other indication is going to be the stone sale. It is very rare, if any, that there is not a ending of a stone sale to begin another Dragonstone sale. So something on either the 18th or 19th, another form of Dragonstone sales could be kicking back on, but going back into the Mysterious Ritual, it could actually go on a 3-day layoff until the 21st when this actually kicks back on for the Pacific Standard Time of 10:30. So that right there is the first idea or clue as far as what's going on. So next, if we actually go through here to the year 1 anniversary, you'll kind of see that there were a couple different events that actually started. The Adventure of Gratitude was the first kind of story event to kind of kick things off, and then it went into our Gogeta and Janimba. From here, you can actually look and see that Gogeta actually had a release date of July 8th. So, okay, July 8th, pretty good indication. If we go over to year 2, again, the Adventure of Gratitude Rebirth pack came back, and then also the Unparalleled Paragon of Hope super stage for the Gotenks that had come out, and this is when the SSJ4s first had come out, so we can actually go through here and take a look at what those release dates were. July 7th. So again, pretty close indication as far as when we might end up turning around there. Again, two events that had started on year 3 beforehand, the Planet Namek saga along with the Goku 6 Days to Galaxy Edge. That was kind of like the kickoff coming to year 3. That's when we ended up getting the two original fusions. So if you actually look here on the fusion date, July 8th again. So again, I'm pretty confident we know when the banner is going to end up dropping is somewhere along the July 7th, 8th, somewhere around there. But then we actually get to year 4. There was actually a world tournament, which hopefully there could be a world tournament that could start beforehand. I would hate to go another month without a world tournament because there will be a world tournament for year 5, but it probably won't happen until the second part, and which is going to be pushing it pretty close to the end of July. So there is an opportunity that we could end up with a world tournament in between, which is going to be pretty nice. But again, Euro saves the day. We had the Pan event that had come up, and who will be Hercule's successor. So some good opportunities for some possible cards that had come up there. We also had the EZA for the Super Saiyan Goku before we went to the LR Super Saiyan 4 characters. Again, just kind of reiterating the date here for when Goku would come out was July 9th. So we know somewhere along the 6th, 7th, 8th, or 9th is really when it's going to come out. Now, what I want to kind of show here is this is everything that's coming out year 5 that was before everything with over in Japan. So the very first events that kind of started popping up was this Zero Mortals plan. And if you actually look at the Project Zero Mortals plan date, you'll see here that the start date was January 29th. So there towards the end of January, had a couple days that you actually could begin kind of farming up on a couple of the characters that he does turn around and actually um, goes into an LR state. If I'll scroll down here a little bit more, he actually ends up becoming the um, Zamasu Goku LR, who also gets an EZA. Then again, I believe it's in the second part. I hope to go through a more in-depth year 5 once we get a little bit closer and some in-game news notifications actually comes out. So again, a little bit of an idea of where something might come through. Now, where I come up with that January 23rd, or excuse me, January 29th date here is if we look at the Blue Gogeta event when it first came out, um, you could see that the first event had started there. We actually end up with, oh, that's our current view. Timeline of events. Release date's the 30th. So actually, it was a little bit. It was only a few days afterwards um, that had ended up coming out. So pretty much everything is going to get started kicking off relatively quickly. I don't think it'll happen that fast, but that still kind of leads into what's going to happen between June 21st and the potential for, let's just say, July 7th. I'm not really sure on uh, what day the July. It'll actually probably end up being the 5th, but it could be the 7th because the 7th is a Tuesday. But going over the 4th of July weekend, I mean, it's a chance that it can end up being the 7th again. So let me actually take a look at when it was in 2019. Yeah, it was the 9th, so it was that Tuesday. So chances are it'll be the 7th for the start date of the actual uh, summoning to be able to get the LR Blues. So that's going to be really what we're looking for. So again, 2 weeks until that time frame actually ends up occurring. So what do we have to expect in between that time period? Again, really believe that we're going to end up with the LR Nappa and Vegeta in between there. Also, the possibility for having um, something else pop up. This is our current events here that we've got going on. We've got the tech banner that's going on, the Extreme is the Awakening for Vegeta Blue. So it'll be interesting to see what ends up coming around on that. If we actually come and take a look at some of the different summons, if we scroll up here and take a look at the Vegeta Nappa banner, um, this actually had come out on May 8th here this year, so it was after the banner, but it was um, right after they ended up releasing the Blue Kaioken Goku. But I really think that the reason why it's going to end up being the Nappa and Vegeta is because I really think the download celebration is probably going to be Saiyan Saga, so that would really kind of get us up with everything with Vegeta, or excuse me, with Japan being able to make sure that the JP version of the game is very similar to it. So some pretty good opportunities that's going to be coming up. So hopefully here we'll kind of see what's going to turn around and pop up over the next 2 weeks. Again, I really think that we're going to end up seeing this legendary banner come through. Don't think I will summon on any of it. It really depends. I'm trying to save as many stones as I can, like many people for the year 5. We'll wait and see what ends up happening. I do want to go over real quick on what the banners are going to look like for year five, because that's going to be the big sticking point that everybody's going to want to look at. Not to mention, I want to kind of do some showcases on some of the other characters. But scroll down here, you can see that this right here is the list of characters that is going to be on the Vegito banner. I really hope to go through and showcase the characters that I have, which is all of them. So a couple different videos that I'm going to make going over the potential of what each one can do, and then make a determination really which banner maybe you only have enough to summon on one banner, or maybe you're going to look at your uh, character box and realize, I actually can end up doing something um, better as far as one box. So for me personally, the Vegito is going to be better because I need all of these guys. None of them are rainbowed except for this LR Zamasu. Looking at the Gogeta, on here, still need a lot of the characters on this. However, I do have the Intelligence Gogeta that is rainbowed. I've got Janemba that is rainbowed, and the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is also rainbowed. So three cards that I'm not really going to need from that banner, so I'll probably hit that one up second and kind of wait and see what happens. But it's going to be a pretty exciting time with everything kind of coming by and coming up. So here we go. We're into the last stretch for the year five and the current event going on with Bears. If you have not done so already, I would highly recommend throwing the 100 stones. I did end up pulling up two Whis and one Beerus. For 100 stones, I think it's just very worth the opportunity to get a guaranteed feature unit. Now, if you have all the other featured characters rainbowed, maybe not worth a chance for you, but something to definitely think about. But that's it, and hope to be putting out some videos here showcasing some of those characters that we talked about that are going to be on the Year 5 banner soon as we get ready for the road to Year 5. Thank you very much. We'll talk to you guys later.